Your brain is not showing you the world. It's showing you a fast, cheap sketch of it. And most of the time, you can't tell the difference. This isn't stupidity. A mind that stopped to check everything would never get anything done. So it guesses. It fills gaps. It rounds toward whatever it already expects. Usually that's fine. Sometimes it costs you a friendship, a decision, a night of sleep. These aren't rare glitches in a few people. They're the standard operating system, running in everyone right now. This is every way your brain lies to you. And why knowing the lie is the only defense there is. Start with the one that runs your mood. 10 people praise something you made. 1 picks it apart. That night, whose voice is in the room? The brain weights bad information more heavily than good. A threat you miss can end you. A compliment you miss costs nothing. So the wiring that survived is the wiring that flinches. It's why one cold reply outlasts a week of warm ones. Why criticism feels like truth and praise feels like politeness. The praise was not less real. It was just quieter to a system built to watch for the knife. The second lie is about how visible you are. You stumble over a word, wear the wrong thing, send the slightly off message, and you replay it for hours, certain everyone saw. They didn't. They were starring in their own version of the same anxiety, watching themselves, not you. Everyone believes there's a spotlight on them. Nobody has the attention to spare for anyone else's. It's why the moment you're still cringing about has been erased from every memory but your own. The audience you're performing for left a long time ago. Most of the time, it was never seated. The third lie hides inside the feeling of being right. Once you suspect a friend is cooling on you, every short reply becomes evidence. The slow text, the missed call. You are not weighing the friendship anymore. You are building a case. The mind doesn't test what it believes. It searches for what confirms it and quietly skips what doesn't. Same inbox, same person. Read as loyalty on a good day and betrayal on a bad one. It's why an argument rarely changes a mind, and why 2 people can watch the same event and each leave more certain they were right. Belief comes first. The evidence is recruited afterward. The fourth lie decides what you're afraid of. A plane, a shark, a stranger. The rare, vivid dangers feel close, while the ordinary ones that actually take people quietly do not register at all. The brain estimates how likely something is by how easily an example comes to mind. And what comes to mind easily isn't what's common. It's what's dramatic, recent, and heavily reported. So the vivid, rare thing feels probable, and the dull, frequent thing feels remote. Fear isn't a measurement of risk. It's a measurement of how easy the picture was to picture. Now the one that complicates all of this. Because not every lie is working against you. When you imagine something bad ahead, a loss, a failure, an ending, you don't just expect pain. You expect it to level you and to last. It rarely does. Whatever happens, the feeling arrives, peaks, and then begins to fade far sooner than you predicted. The mind is a poor forecaster of its own recovery. It knows how to picture the wound. It has no image for the healing, so it leaves that part blank and calls it forever, which means the dread is almost always heavier than the event. And the version of you that has to survive it is more durable than the version imagining it can believe. You have been through things that were going to end you. You are the evidence they didn't. The sixth lie edits the past. After something happens, it feels obvious. The breakup you saw coming, the crash everyone should have known. Once you have the outcome, the mind reaches back and rewrites the memory so it always pointed here. But it didn't. Before the fact, there were 10 open roads, and the certainty is manufactured only after one of them closes. It's why hindsight feels like wisdom and rarely is. Why you're harder on your past self than the facts allow, punishing them for not knowing what only you know now. They weren't blind. They were standing where you can never stand again. before it happened. The seventh lie sets the scale before you notice. The first price you see, the first salary named, the first impression in the first 10 seconds. It becomes the anchor, and everything after is judged as more or less than it, not on its own terms. Drop the first number and the whole negotiation moves with it. Meet someone on a bad day and every later kindness reads as a pleasant surprise instead of who they simply are. The mind hates a blank scale. So it grabs the first thing offered and measures the rest of the world against it, long after that first thing is gone. Whoever sets the anchor rarely has to argue again. The eighth lie is a feeling of understanding you haven't earned. Ask someone if they know how a zip works, a toilet, the economy, the thing they argue about online. Most say yes, until they have to explain it, and the explanation collapses within a sentence. Recognizing something feels identical to understanding it, and the two come apart only when you're forced to build the answer out loud. The confidence was real. The knowledge was a surface. It's why the strongest opinions so often sit on the thinnest understanding, and why being asked to explain, plainly, all the way down, is the fastest cure for certainty there is. Knowing the name of a thing is not the same as knowing the thing. The ninth lie runs a double standard you can't feel. When someone else is late, they're careless. When you're late, the traffic was bad. Their sharp reply is who they are. Yours was a hard day. You judge others by what they did, and yourself by what you meant. The reason is simple. You can see your own reasons, and none of theirs. So their behavior looks like character, and yours looks like circumstance, because from the inside, that's all you can see. How universal this is gets debated. It appears to soften in cultures built around the group rather than the individual. So treat it as a strong tendency, not an iron law. Still, most of the people you've quietly written off were probably just having your kind of day. The 10th lie is about time, and it might be the strangest. Look back 10 years and the changes are obvious. Different taste, different values, a different person. Then look forward, and it feels like you've mostly arrived. This is roughly who you'll stay. Everyone believes this, at every age, and everyone is wrong by the same amount. People badly underestimate how much they'll still change, as if growth was a road that happened to end exactly where they're standing. It never ends there. The person reading this will be edited again by things that haven't happened yet. You are not the final draft. You have never once been the final draft. 10 lies, 1 brain, and not one of them can be switched off. That's the part worth sitting with. You cannot outthink these. The mind that would catch them is the same mind running them. Awareness doesn't delete the illusion. Stand in front of it knowing exactly how it works, and it still looks real. But knowing changes one thing, and it's enough. You get a half-second of doubt. A small gap between the story the brain hands you and the choice to check it. Is that criticism really the truth, and the praise really just politeness? Did they wrong you, or were they only having your kind of day? And remember the 5th one. The same brain that frightens you with a future that won't happen is hiding how well you'd handle it if it did. The goal was never to think clearly. No one gets to. It's to catch it once, in the half second before you believe it.